Julie Ryan, noted psychic and medical intuitive, is ready to answer your personal questions, even those you never knew you could ask. For more than 20 years, as she's developed and refined her intuitive skills, Julie used her knowledge as a successful inventor and businesswoman to help others. Now, she wants to help you grow, heal, and get the answers you've been longing to hear. Do you have a question for someone who's transitioned? Do you have a medical issue? What about your pet's health or behavior? Perhaps you have a loved one who's close to death and you'd like to know what's happening. Are you on the path to fulfill your life's purpose? No matter where you are in the world, take a journey to the other side and ask Julie Ryan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ask Julie Ryan Show. I'm Julie, your host, and I'm so delighted you could join us this week. My intention in doing this show is to provide information, insight, and comfort to people all around the world by helping to answer life's unanswerable questions. And we are at the end of August. I think tomorrow is the last day of August. Today's the 30th, so tomorrow is the last day. And then we're in the fall. Husband Tim is so excited because football starts tonight, so he's ready. He told me the other day at dinner, he said, people wait all year for this. And I said, well, some people, like you, I said, not everybody runs their life on college football. But anyway, that's what I deal with here. We don't have any big plans for the holiday weekend
except we're going to Atlanta to see Tim's cousin, Lynn, who moved there a few weeks ago, and she is such a riot, you guys. This woman has such a deep Southern accent. She just turned 75 yesterday, and her accent is so deep that I tease her and tell her she can take a one-syllable word and turn it into a three-syllable word in no time. For instance, when she calls Tim, she'll say, Tim. It just stretches out. So my favorite story about her new little town outside of Atlanta is she couldn't find the post office, so she asked somebody, this town must be kind of like Mayberry, and she asked somebody where the post office was, and they said, well, it's across the street. And she said she looked across the street. She didn't see any post office. And she said, well, it's a drugstore. And they said, yeah, it's in the back of the drugstore. So she had to go to the drugstore and ask them to open the post office window so she could mail a letter. Is that hilarious? So I can't wait to see this little town that she moved to, and I'll give you a full report next week. So, all right, let's go to the phones. We got a bunch of people who've called in tonight, and let's see what their questions are, and that'll be fun, and then we'll go from there. I believe our first caller is Rose. Hi, Rose.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thanks. I apologize if you hear a coughing in the background. That's just my very old dog. He's kind of in and out of heart failure right now, so he's coughing quite a bit.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. It's sad, but nothing we can heal, so.
Oh. Huh. That's what you think. We could check him out if you want, but whatever you want to do.
I didn't realize that. Well, I was trying calling for myself, but now I feel bad that I'm not calling for him.
No. We can talk about you. Where are you calling in from, Rose?
San Francisco, California.
All right. Well, so what's going on with you?
So I have had this weird thing going on, and I've just over time realized that it has to do with like the left side of my like neck and throat and back and kind of like into my head. Like at first, the first thing I noticed was like a lymph node was swollen on that side. And I went to the doctors and they did some blood tests to make sure it wasn't like some sort of cancer. And they said, if it doesn't get really, swell more, then let's just not worry about it. And that was like maybe a few years ago. But then a year ago, I got a concussion from a fall. I was doing acrobatics and I fell and I hit my head on my partner, came down wrong, and I got like a whiplash concussion and brain injury. I'm still recovering a year later. It's not my first one, but it's all in that same side again. It's like the left side of my head is swollen, down the left side of my neck. The shoulder that I tore my rotator cuff on in the fall is like the left side of my back, like near my spine. Like everything is like from like my shoulder blade up, like, through my head. And I get this swelling feeling on the left side of my neck, which the doctors aren't really helpful with. They can't really explain it. And I just I don't know, there's just something there that Western medicine isn't capable of figuring out. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Are you a gymnast?
I did gymnastics when I was younger, but I'm 33 now. So now I kind of got back into something to be more active, like missing that kind of like team feeling. And a year into partner acrobatics, I gave myself a brain injury.
Partner acrobatics, is that like Cirque du Soleil kind of stuff?
Kind of, yeah, but on the ground.
Girl?
So I don't do aerials. I do floor. So like partner floor. So
cool. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know that I've ever heard of that before. I certainly have watched it in the Olympics and all that. But all right, well, let me get you on my radar and let's see what's going on. And how I do that, Rose, is I raise my vibrational level to the level of spirit, because we're all spirits attached to a body having a human experience. And when our spirits and our bodies are joined, we vibrate more slowly just because the body has mass. And so by raising my vibrational level, it takes me a nanosecond to do it. I turn it on and off at will. And I don't walk around most of the time with my radar on, because that would be
overwhelming.
Ridiculous. Well, not only overwhelming, it'd be an invasion of privacy, and just that would be just crazy. But I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to watch a laser beam come from my body in Birmingham, Alabama. It's going to hook into you in San Francisco. I'm going to shoot energy from your feet up through the top of your head, and it's going to be as if I'm looking at an X-ray or an MRI or a CT scan in my head. So here we go. Here comes my laser beam heading out to you. All right, got you. Okay, so I see a hologram of you in my mind's eye, Rose, and I'm shooting energy. You showed up. I'm looking at you from behind. So let me see what's going on. You look like your vertebrae in your neck are I wouldn't say collapsed, but they're kind of bunched together. So I'm gonna get those realigned. You know what a xylophone looks like? How it has the keys on it, or just a skeleton. If you look at a skeleton, how it's got the different vertebrae, in the neck and the back. Yours are crunched together on the left side. Did you tell me your left side hurts more? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I'm watching happen is these little support systems that are going, and they're pulling those vertebrae apart so that they line up properly. It's really 3 of them are involved that are just kind of mushed in your thoracic area on the left side. So I'm putting them in place. And by getting those in place, it makes the other ones line up, kind of like they're all clicking into place all the way down the left side. I'm going to look at your left. Did you tear your left rotator cuff?
Yeah.
All right. And you said your left shoulder. Okay. Did you have surgery on your rotator cuff, or did you just let it heal on its own?
I'm rehabbing it. I still have like 6 months left of rehabbing it.
Yeah, because it's not completely healed. So what it looks like is a tear, and I'm watching it get sutured. So this is going to help you heal faster, and then we'll figure out what's going on with the left side of your neck with the swelling. But so I'm watching energetic suture. Fix that rotator cuff tear. What I'm seeing is it's in like about the 1 o'clock position on the face of a clock. As I'm looking at you from the side, is the tear I'm seeing. And so you did a good job on that. That was a good one, girl. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
My hand was twisted around backwards, so
yeah,
my whole arm was. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me check your neck now that I've got those vertebrae lined up properly. I can hear your dog coughing. Holy moly.
No, he just walked right up and climbed on my lap.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So let me see what's going on with that lymph node on the left. You do have scar tissue in your brain that I'd like to get out. What I would like to do, Rose, is have you schedule a private session and we can really do a deep dive on all of this, because you've got a lot of stuff going on. In the lymph node for the swelling, it's more than just your neck. I don't see anything that's foreboding, but let's figure out what's going on when we can spend a whole hour
together. So just go to askjulieryan.com and pick a date and a time, and let's spend an hour chatting, and we'll get you fixed up. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling. In the meantime, that rotator cuff and your neck should feel better, and it should. Those were healings that were done just now, and I think you're going to see that your shoulder's gonna rehab better, faster, more completely. Okay.
Okay.
All
Great.
right.
Thank
Thanks
you so much.
Rose. Take care.
All right. You
Bye.
too. Bye.
I believe our next caller's just muted myself by mistake. I was just talking about that before the show. I said, yeah, that was talented. Here we go. Okay, Marianne, you're on. Hi, girl.
Is this Marianne?
Marianne. Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Julie. Sorry, you muted out and I didn't hear who you were talking to.
I know. I muted myself.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't you think?
Well, we have to be humble. We have to be humble all the time. Huh?
My gosh. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
Hi, my name's Marianne. I'm calling from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto.
Yeah.
How are you, girl? You've been emailing me. Tell everybody what's going on with you.
Well, I'm so sorry. I went to the website and I asked a question because I had an emergency. I woke up, my tooth was so sore, the left side of my face, my ear was pounding, my tooth was pounding me on, like I just was at a loss of what was happening. So I went on the Ask Julie questions, and Julie kindly answered me and said, get to the dentist as soon as possible.
Yeah. So, by the way, everybody, if you email me, through the site at askjulieryan.com, and it's something really important or really pressing, I'm going to go, get your rear end to the dentist.
Yeah,
or
get to the
dentist. Emergency room. Or,
Yeah. So I went to the dentist. So I just wanted to check with you. I know that you feel like the root canal, like what he recommended. He says the dead tooth, you have to go on antibiotics right now. When it calms down, we're going to do a root canal. But I just felt like if the infection's higher than the tooth, if it's in the ear and into my face a little, does the root canal really solve the issue? Or anyway, I just don't know what you're seeing today.
Yeah, it's so inflamed, and it was when you emailed me at first, and so.
You see it in the ear also? Oh,
yeah, but it's just because it's so inflamed from the infection, Marianne.
Okay.
So I think it's all gonna once you get those antibiotics in your system, and I'm applying antibiotic energy to it. Again, I did when I first saw your email, and I'm doing it again now. And antibiotic energy, everybody, to me, for some reason, looks like hot pink energy. It's just, that's how I can tell if there's a bacterial infection. It's almost a fuchsia color. And you've just been bathed in that since I got your email. And I believe the root canal's it's gonna work fine. Everything's gonna calm down. Put ice on it in the meantime to just help with the swelling. But no, you're gonna make a complete recovery. You'll be fine.
Julie, can I just ask if it's in my best interest to stay with Dr. Lawrence Friedman, or should I get a root canal specialist? If I just stay with Dr. Lawrence, is it in my best interest?
I get a yes on that, but be smart about it. Find out if he does a lot of root canals. If he doesn't, then I would go to a specialist.
Right. Okay. And the last really quick one is, too, that I was just concerned. I have breakdown of skin under my breasts, and I just wonder if that's just sweat or like this. It's very scaly skin, and I don't know if it's kind of basal carcinoma. I don't know. It doesn't go away, and it's under especially my right breast. And I don't know.
It's not malignant.
Okay.
It's a skin thing. I think up your omega-3s.
Omega-3, okay.
Omega-3s, so organic olive oil, organic coconut oil, that kind of stuff.
I do the coconut oil, yep.
I think it's a skin irritation, Marianne, and I think a lot of it's exacerbated by your bra.
Yeah.
Unless you want to let the girls go free.
Amen, girl. I think I might.
I think go get a sports bra that's cotton and wear that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And then that's gonna help that skin heal, because the bottom part of your bra is irritating your skin, and that's what's causing it.
Right.
Is what I'm getting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck with the tooth fairy.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bye. Bye, Marianne. Thanks for calling. All right. Let's see. Oops. Wait. I just lost everybody. Let me see if I can get everybody back. Well, I didn't lose you, but I lost you on my dashboard. Darn it. Hang on a second. All right. Conference view. Hang on. I'm just having technical things tonight going on. I don't know what in the heck. Let's see if I can get everybody back up. Yay. There we go.
Good,
all right.
Good.
I hit the X instead of the mute, Marianne. Goodness. All right. I'm so embarrassed my cheeks are red, you guys. By doing that. All right. Let's see who's next. I think it's Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Julie.
How are you, girl?
I'm good. I'm just here to listen.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, tell everybody where you're listening from.
So I'm calling in from St. George, Utah, and I had a hour-long reading with you the other night, which was quite a bit of information, and I'm still processing it.
Yes,
so
it was.
I don't have any more questions right now until I process those.
We exhausted all your questions, right?
Well, no, the answers I still have to process. So
it was really fun, though. I had a whole hour, and that's why I love doing the private sessions. Everybody is, because I get you for a whole hour, and it's a blast. Even if we're talking about stuff that isn't fun, we make it fun, don't we, Susan?
Yes, it was.
And then I always follow up with a whole bunch of resources, links to things, and all that, and probably a little more than you wanted to see, maybe, but you don't have to go through them all at once. Just go through them, as you're inspired to do so. So do that. Okay, well, terrific. I'm glad you're with us. I'll put you back on mute.
All right.
All righty. So let's go to Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Terrific. Where are you calling in from?
From Wyoming. From Thane, Wyoming.
Terrific. What's happening out there?
Oh, we're just going into fall. So
yeah,
beautiful.
I bet. Is it starting to get cooler yet?
Out of here. Oh yeah, the mornings are cool. We've been in the 30s so far. So.
Oh my gosh! So have the leaves started changing colors?
Yeah, starting to. Yes.
Wow. So. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you got
Very
a question
pretty.
for me?
I do. I scheduled an appointment with you, I think September 12th, I think. But
wonderful.
I'd like a scan, and then I kind of would like to know about my mother, that she has dementia, so I'd kind of like to know where she's at.
Okay. All right. So something in particular going on medically?
With Mom? Or with me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just hang on just a second.
Have very many of you ever been to Wyoming? It is gorgeous. If you ever have the opportunity
I'm back.
to go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. So what's going on with you?
I'm always stiff all the time, and I have leg cramps. I get cramps everywhere. I mean, under my tongue, and just Charlie horses, things like that. So.
Do you take magnesium?
Yeah, I do. I've tried everything. What helps me the most is cell food. It's a liquid that you put in water, and I drink that, and that kind of holds them off.
Cell food. Never heard of that.
Yeah. Oh.
Interesting. I think you need to up your magnesium.
Okay.
And here's how you do magnesium. Take, like quadruple what you're currently taking for a dose. If it gives you the runs, back off till your poop is back normal. but it's normally 99% of the time cramps are caused by lack of magnesium, and most of us are low in magnesium. So I would try that. It's a quick, easy fix, and I would try that. Quadruple whatever you're taking, and then if it, like I said, if you're having a side effect from it. And by the way, if anybody's ever constipated, that stuff works great. Just take some magnesium and then back it off till it's normal again. And I really think that's going to make a difference for you.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's the first thing that popped in my head as soon as you said that was low in magnesium. Okay. So what about your mom? Did you have a question for her?
Well, yeah, she's 86 and she's got dementia, so I was just kind of wondering where she's at and what she wants.
Okay, what's her name, Sharon?
Nadine.
All right, I'm going to connect to you, and from you I'm going to connect to your mama. All right?
Okay.
So here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama, out to Wyoming, and got you. All right, got your mom. Okay, so she's in phase 1 of the 12 phases of transition. Let me see if she's dying. I'm getting a yes on that. Have you noticed anything going on with her as far as that's concerned? She's started transition.
Yeah. She's
And
just real, honey. She's sick and tired of being sick and tired, and
right. Right. Yeah. So have you seen the 12 phases of transition on my site, Sharon?
I've been listening, and yeah.
Okay. All right. And they're described in my book, which is a really quick read and really heartwarming, by the way. People think, I don't want to read a book on death and dying, but it's heartwarming, and there's nothing maudlin about it. She's started her transition. Now, the different phases, Sharon, can take days, weeks, months. So in the first phase, she is just right at the beginning. Her parent spirits aren't even there yet. Her spirit is tacked on to the top of her head. It looks like a cartoon caption bubble. And so I can't get a medical read on her because her spirit's out of her body. And our spirits are the power source for our human bodies. So when somebody's dying, I can't get a medical scan on them, but I can talk with them, and I can tell what phase they're in. So let me ask her the 3 questions I always ask everybody when they're dying. And the first one is, Nadine, are you ready to go? Yes. Are you in pain? No. What do you need, my family? That's pretty typical.
Yeah.
So as you go through this, you may want to grab a copy of my book, and it's on audiobook too, Sharon. So I think it's 4 hours long, and it'll really help you be able to recognize the different phases, and I think it will be very comforting and informative for you as you go through this with your mom. Okay, did you have any other questions you wanted to ask her?
No, as long as I know that she hates being there and hates being alone. She's in a assisted living, but I just didn't know how horribly sad she was. I just, it's so hard when your mom and when they're, and my dad's been gone for 30 years, so she's just so lonesome for him, and
I'm sure.
Sad.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, she's begun her transition. As she gets closer to death, she's going to be surrounded by your dad and her parents and other deceased loved ones and deceased pet spirits, and most importantly, a bunch of angels. And I call that the Welcome to Heaven Committee. So it's really a glorious process. It's heart-wrenching, obviously, when you're going through it with somebody you love. But I find if we can know that these loved ones are there and the angels are there to greet them and lead them into paradise, it really helps deal with it and helps comfort us as we go through that. So, I look forward to talking with you, and I really appreciate you calling in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All righty, let's see who else we've got here. I think our next caller is Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Are you there? Let's see if I can get you off mute. Are you there? Hello, hello. Well, let me try Erica then. Hi, Erica. Huh. Well, there you are.
Still hear me? No, this is Sharon still.
Sharon. All right.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
My dashboard is messing up tonight, everybody. So, and this time it wasn't even me. So let me try Jennifer again, see if I can. There you are. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you, girl? Sorry about that technical glitch there.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, it makes it real, right? Nothing like a live broadcast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Please tell everybody where you're calling from.
Well, I'm from St. George, Utah, but I just barely moved to Medford, Oregon, just a couple months ago.
How do you like it up there?
You know what? I love it here. My family's all here. It's real smoky right now from the fires, but otherwise it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, my son Jonathan's best friend Garrett and his brand new wife live there outside of Portland, and they're always posting pictures of hiking, and they're at a different waterfall every weekend, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, terrific. Well, you got a question for me?
Well, Susan is my good friend, and so she kind of has been telling me about you. So, hi, Susan. I thought it would be interesting to talk about my past lives.
Yeah, those are really fun.
Yeah, if there's something, what brought me to this?
What brought you to Oregon?
Or what brought me to where I am right now?
All right. Here's how I do past lives, Jennifer, and they're really fun, is I envision myself walking down this endless hallway that's this really narrow hallway, and there are 30 or 40 foot tall ceilings. And then on both walls in this hallway are 12-inch by 12-inch mirrors, and they line from the top of the wall down to the bottom, and they all represent a different lifetime. And so we'll come up with a question, and I'll envision myself walking down this hallway, and I'll say whatever the question is, and the lifetimes that correspond with the question are going to come out from the wall, almost like they're on a hydraulic arm. And then I'll say, show me the one that correlates the most, and that one will come out the furthest. And then I envision myself walking into that mirror, and I'm shown some kind of a scene. It's really fun. And then a lot of times we can Google the information and see if we can get information about it. I did one today for a woman, and it was about her daughter, and there were all these similarities, and I'm sure she was going to Google it, and I said, let me know what you find out. So it was fun. So what's a question you want to ask? What is it that you want to know if it has an effect from a past lifetime?
Gosh. Well, Well, let's see. I don't know. Can you give me an example?
You said you want to see if any of them have anything to do with where you've ended up now. What does that mean? Let's do something with that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I moved to Oregon because my kids are here. My husband is still there in St. George, so we're just commuting back and forth. Mm-hmm. And so I found a job here. It's not my dream job. I've gone through some interviews. I don't think I do very well on interviews because I'm not landing what I think. I should have.
Well, let's come up with a question that would be specific about what you want to know about a past life, how it affects this life. So would that be, do I have any past lives where I lived in Oregon, or do I have any past lives where I'm separated from my husband or my partner? Or, let's come up with something that's specific.
Okay. Well, and I don't know if this would have anything to do with it, but no, let's do that. That sounds great. Yeah.
Okay. Where you were separated from your husband, or you want to see if there's any past lives that you lived in Oregon?
Let's do the separated from the husband.
Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm walking down the hallway. Are there any past lives in which Jennifer was separated by long distance from her spouse? Let's do it that way. Okay, from her spouse.
Okay.
Because chances are you might have been the man. You were the man in
right.
lots of lives.
Could have been.
Mm-hmm. Could have been. You could have had a wife. All right. So I'm going in. All right. Walking down the hallway. There's lots of them that are coming out from the wall. Show me the one that's gonna correlate the most with how Jennifer's feeling in this lifetime right now. Okay. There's one that's come out pretty far. It's down on the left. I see myself jogging down to it, which is hilarious. But it's like I'm watching a little mini movie. All right, I'm going into it. All right, you were a Confederate soldier in the Civil War, and you fought for Virginia, actually. And you were a man, obviously, in that war.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in Georgia fighting, and this is interesting because you're a Confederate soldier, but you got a Union uniform on. So I don't know if you're a spy or like a secret agent or what, but because the Confederate uniforms were gray and your uniform that you've got on is blue, dark blue, which was the Union uniform, the Yankee uniform. So, all right. So what's up with that? All right. So you were part of a group out of Virginia, but you were definitely a Confederate soldier. So, here we go. I think you were kind of like a spy in that. Your name was John Johnson in that lifetime. And you trained at West Point. So you trained in Yankee country, but you went home to fight for your people, the South. And you were going back and forth. I think you were kind of like a secret agent. So how does that correlate with what Jennifer's going through right now? Lots of separation from your family. And is there a part to something going on with you that you feel that you can't share with people? Is there something happening that you feel like not really something you want to share with people, or it's information that does need to be broadcast in prime time? Kind of a thing?
Maybe so. Maybe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So give that some thought, because that's the part that I'm getting, not only the separation, but also there's some stuff that's going on that you're not necessarily wanting to share. So I hope that helps. Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck
thank
with
you.
Your adventure. You bet. Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody. We do this show on Thursday nights, every Thursday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific. The call-in number is 712-770-4160, and the access code is 533677# or hashtag. You can find this information a bunch of different places. The first place is AskJulieRyan.com. On my website, on the homepage, scroll down to the bottom and you'll see it. Also, anywhere you download podcasts, please subscribe to the podcast so you'll get notified when new shows are posted. Usually they're posted on Saturdays. And so you can join in with us that way by listening. And in the show notes, it has all this call-in information. Also on YouTube. And then anywhere, like I mentioned, where you listen to podcasts. iTunes, Stitcher, iHeart, Blueberry, there's tons of them. Next, when you're on my website, sign up for my blog. And that's a question that somebody has submitted, and it's chosen, and then I answer it. They've submitted it online. A lot of times people don't have, the time doesn't work for them to call in with their questions, so they'll submit it online. And then one is chosen each week, and I answer it. And also when you're on my site, AskJulieRyan.com, sign up for a private session. That's what I was talking about with our first caller, Rose. And then I get a whole hour, and we can cover anything you want. We can do medical stuff, pet stuff, talk to deceased loved ones, whatever, past life stuff, spirit guide, talk to your spirit guides. It's really fun. And normally we'll do a multitude of things. As long as time allows, we'll do that. Okay, also, I'm going to be giving away a free session valued at $155 next week, because it'll be the first Thursday of the month. And how you register for that is follow me on Instagram at AskJulieRyan. Write a review about why you like the podcast on iTunes at AskJulieRyan. And subscribe to my blog at AskJulieRyan.com. And the reason I do this every month, you guys, is just as a thank you for listening to the show and being part of this community that we're forming. And it's just something that I figure I can do to give back. And everybody so far that's won, we've had a ball when we've done our individual sessions. Okay, this week we got a question from Jana, and Jana lives in Westlake Village, California. And she asked, "Hi, Julie. I'm experiencing a sudden onset of lower right back pain radiating to my front groin area. I had the same feeling almost 2 years ago to the date and was diagnosed with possible kidney stones. However, 2 MRIs and an ultrasound showed nothing. At the onset of the pain, I was listening to the Hay House interview with you and Dr. Northrup. Believe that was divine intervention." Don't you love when that happens? You know, something happens and you think, oh my gosh, that's divine intervention. We've all experienced that. She went on to say, "Sending love and light and look forward to hearing from you." So here's my answer. "Hi, Jana. Sorry to hear you're in pain. In order to get some information for you, I energetically connected to you in Westlake Village. By the way, I knew right where to go. I used to live there, and my son was born at Westlake Hospital, so your city is very special to my family and me." Westlake, everybody, Westlake Village is a suburb of LA, but it's just right across the canyon. It's about 10 miles from the beach, and if you go from Westlake Village down the canyon, you end up in Malibu. So if you look on a map and you see where Malibu is and go straight inland 10 miles, that's where Westlake Village is, and it's a suburb of Los Angeles. Okay, once I got you on my radar, I could see in my mind's eye what looked like a buildup of minerals in the bottom of both of your kidneys. It resembled limestone and had a chalky consistency. Unlike regular kidney stones that are jagged little crystals normally comprised of calcium, these deposits were a solid mass. Next, I watched a healing occur on your body where an energetic laser was used to easily pulverize the layer of minerals into this white powder, which was then suctioned out of your kidneys. It would be like if you had a block of soft chalk and you pounded it and it just pulverized into a bunch of powder. That's what it looked like in my head. I went on to say, additional information I received during your healing involved suggesting you avoid diet sodas and carbonated beverages. Since I wasn't familiar with that recommendation, I decided to investigate it a bit. Sure enough, research cited on the National Kidney Foundation website stated, kidney function declined over 2 decades in women who drank several diet sodas a day, according to researchers from the prestigious Nurses' Health Study. In fact, compared with women who did not drink diet soda, soda-drinking women had a 30% greater reduction in kidney function during the 20-year study. Hope this information helps and hope you're feeling better very soon. So I read that, you guys. I was like, who knew? I didn't know that. And that's what happens when I'm doing a healing on somebody. I watch what's happening, but I also get information that comes in as thoughts in my head. And when I was working on Jana, the thought came in, advise her to stop drinking diet soda. And I thought, okay. And just for kicks, I did some research. I Googled it. I looked online. And there's all this information, all these studies out there. So who knew? Now we do. Okay, let's see who else we've got. I think our next caller is Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
How are ya?
How are you?
I'm well. How are you, girl?
I'm pretty good.
Just pretty good?
Yes. That's
all right.
Good.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Up Springfield, Missouri.
Okay. Terrific. Well, you got a question for me?
Yes. I am calling for my boyfriend.
Okay.
I have my issues, but tonight it's my boyfriend, Jason.
Okay.
Okay, so he has migraines.
Yeah.
Frequently, and back issues. So I asked him last night, it's like, is it okay if Julie scans you? And I said yes or no, and he said yes. So
perfect. Okay, has he had migraines his whole life, or just recently, or what's going on with that?
I don't know what age, but he's had accidents in his younger life. Car accidents.
Okay.
1 or 2.
Okay. All right.
And that's what I've gathered from him. And same with the back stuff.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, Lisa, is I'm going to connect to you, and from you I'm going to connect to Jason. Okay? So here comes my laser beam from me into Springfield. And here we go, from Alabama to you in Missouri. Missouri is how my aunt and uncle who lived in Kansas City used to call it, Missouri. I'd say there's no A at the end of that word.
Nope. I
know it. But you probably know people that say it too, right?
I've heard it, yeah, back in the years.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So got you, got Jason. Okay. First of all, Jason's full of candida yeast. And
I thought so.
Yeah. Look,
I did.
I did it. Did you read my blog post a couple weeks ago on candida on migraine relief? Go on my site, Lisa, AskJulieRyan.com, and I think it was 2 weeks ago. You'll see the post it's migraine relief, and I also talked about it on a show a couple weeks ago. So
that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think I'm gathering is your on yeast. 2 weeks ago type stuff on connecting this stuff. Yes,
it's yeast. And then as far as the back pain, has he ever been to a chiropractor?
Oh yes.
Okay.
They do. That doesn't help him.
He's a twisted mister instead of a twisted sister. He's a twisted mister. So he's got some curvature in his spine, in his right below his lower back, right below his lumbar. It curves to the right. So have him schedule a consult with me, and you can be on it if you want. AskJulieRyan.com. Pick a date and time. I can do spinal fusion surgery energetically on him. I do this all the time, and it straightens those curvatures in the spine, and it holds and it relieves pain really well. So
okay, that has come into my mind.
Schedule a consult, and we'll have a whole hour to fix him, and then we can do you too. Like, we can have him on the phone, and then if you want to tell him to go away, then you and I can just chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what was in my mind, and I just want to start off with this and what you saw in him. And okay, so he has candida yeast, and then he needs a body.
He's got some scoliosis going on, probably from his accidents. My guess is he probably has some scar tissue in his brain as well that we'll get out, and we'll fix that as well. So that's why I want a whole hour. to work with you. I mean, we're just going to tell him we're just going to give him a major tune-up. How about that?
That's what he needs.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good.
Thanks for calling
I have
in.
my issues too. So, if I schedule a consult, can we do, I'm interested in energy leak, and I have dermatitis, and just a body scan with me as well?
Absolutely. We can do both of you on one, or you can schedule separate ones, whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. Well, enjoy your weekend.
That sounds good. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let's see who else we have. I think we still have Erica. I don't think we've talked to Erica yet. Erica,
hello.
Hi, Erica. Hi, girl.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm good.
Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
St. George again.
St. George.
So
we
weird.
got the St. George contingent tonight. I love it.
I know. That's so funny.
That's great. And I did a private consult with somebody from St. George this morning. So what do you know? It's a St. George Day in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, and St. George is not a big town, so we should have a meetup group.
Absolutely. Invite me. We'll come do it in person.
Oh, awesome! Yeah,
that'd be fun. You got a question for me?
I do. So I had a consult with you almost a year ago. I'm still having some similar issues. So I, particularly right now, I'm still having some hair thinning. And also right now I'm having some acne. I've been on the hormones. I went through the doctor you recommended.
Great.
In California. But could you do a scan and see what's going on, if I'm on the right dosage, or if I maybe need some kind of a healing, like I think it might be thyroid healing, but I don't know.
I think, are you on estrogen and testosterone and progesterone, or what are you on?
Yes, all three.
I think your testosterone dose may be a little high. When's the last time you had your blood tested?
It's been over a year, but the testosterone, I hardly ever use it, so I would be super surprised, but maybe only once or twice a week because I'm not very consistent, so that would surprise me.
Yeah, I still think you need to get your blood taken, Erica. You don't want to mess with these hormones. They're just too important. But I would call and schedule another consult with the doctor and get your blood tested. I think you're on too much testosterone, and that's what's causing the acne and also causing the hair thinning. So check that out.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for calling. Wonderful to hear your voice. Okay. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And I believe our next caller is Alicia. Hi there.
Oh, hi, Julie. Thanks.
How are you?
Thank you. I had a quick question. Well, a question. We did schedule a consult for Gloria next week, so I'm looking forward to that. And my question for me today, and hopefully I'll get consult with you some other time soon. Question for you is, I'm having when I'm at work, because I'm trying to pursue this career in real estate, but I'm having kind of a little insecurity about my manager, who she's adorable, she's great, she's wonderful, but I feel like there's an up and down relationship as such, like makes me a little uncomfortable if I can go and ask question or not. So I'm not sure what's going on with her, but I'm trying to feel a little bit more comfortable if I'm at work. So I feel like energy-wise, I don't. I'm feeling like too tense and not sure if I'm in the right place. Does that make sense?
Right place as far as the broker, you mean, or the agency to where you are? Okay.
Yeah, with her, if it's something that she's upset about it, and I feel like I cannot have a dialogue because she was okay a few months ago, and then I have this distance that has been created, and I'm trying to figure out if it's that something has happened or because I'm not performing, so I'm trying to figure out, and I'm just not sure if I can approach her on that or I just have to drop it and leave it.
Okay. So Natalie, to tell everybody where you're calling from, please.
I'm calling from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Hilton Head. All right. And can you give me the first name of your manager?
Amy.
Amy. Okay. So let's ask questions about you, because that's the thing that matters to me. Yeah. I don't have a relationship with Amy. I'm concerned about you. So the first thing is it in Natalicia's best interest to stay with the agency where Amy is her boss? I get a yes on that. So I think that's good. Does Amy have some personal things going on that are affecting how she's treating Natalicia? I'm getting a yes on that. That came to me when you were describing it. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it's her stuff. She's got stuff going on you don't know about. The other thing that I want you to remember is on future events, we make up everything. Okay? We fret about something that is probably never going to happen in the future, and there's no way how that we're going to know what's going to happen in the future. So make up a good story. I mean, it's crazy to make up a story that's going to stress you out. So make up a good story before you go in there tomorrow or whenever you're going into the office again, and picture this little mini movie in your head of you and her talking and laughing, and she's being really helpful. And stay focused on that story, because we're making it up anyway. So make up something good.
Okay.
And then and then when you go in and you do that, and I know it sounds really crazy and elementary, you send out that positive vibe, because you've already got this set up in your head, and then you attract what you're imagining. Okay? Most of us spend our time imagining bad stuff. We need to stop that. It's a habit. We need to stop it and only imagine good stuff. And then life is so much more fun, and the things that we want come to us. It's called the law of attraction, and it works great. So try it. Okay? Okay. Thanks for calling. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All righty. I believe our next caller is LaShonda. Hi, LaShonda.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Well, pretty good. It's a good day. It's a good week.
Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from South Florida. I like to say that, but it's actually West Palm.
Okay. West Palm, I remember when West Palm there wasn't much to it. And did I tell you the story about flying to West Palm when I was in college?
No.
My girlfriend's dad was a pilot for United, and then we left Columbus, Ohio, and flew down to West Palm, and they had bought a condo there, so we were going there for a weekend or something. And he was flying our plane, and so when we were getting close, he comes over the loudspeaker and he said, "And Julie and Kathy, if you look to the left, you'll see our new condo down there on the beach." It's hilarious. So whenever I think of West Palm, I always think of that. And it was great for us because we got to fly for free. So it was wonderful. Yeah. You got a quick question for me?
Nothing special other than since I'm a year older as of this week, I just wondered if there was anything Spirit wanted to tell me, my upcoming year ahead.
Get a birthday crown was what just came into my head. Go get a birthday crown. Have somebody get you a birthday crown and wear it. It will be so much fun, and you'll really enjoy it. Sounds really hokey, but go to the party store and get a birthday crown, or have somebody get it for you. You're on the right path. You're doing great. Sky's the limit. Whatever you imagine you can do. You're in a good place. Your health will continue to improve. Continue to follow your gut. So that's your intuition. Continue to follow your intuition, especially when it comes to medical stuff. Because just because somebody tells you something doesn't mean it's true. It means that's what they think. based on their best guess and training and all of that. And if it doesn't feel right to you, LaShonda, in your gut, then get a second opinion. Okay? All right. So there's that. Let me see if there's anything else. Is your mom still living?
Yes.
Okay. That would make sense because spend more time with your mom.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. We're kind of estranged, so that makes sense.
Okay. So fix that and spend more time with your mom. It may be that she's not going to be around that much longer and you want to spend time with her because you don't want to have any regrets.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you know what? At the end of the day, all the drama, it doesn't matter. Just fix it. If you have to apologize for stuff you haven't done, just do it so you can have a calm relationship. Yeah, that came through really loud and clear, girl. So that's your action item for your birthday week.
Got it.
Okay, thanks for calling. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. We are out of time for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Do something fun. Get outside. Go, even if it's free. It doesn't matter. Just have fun. And send your questions in online, askjulieryan.com. Call in next week and join us. The more callers, the merrier. And until next week, take care, everybody. Bye now.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow Julie on Twitter at AskJulieRyan and like her on Facebook at AskJulieRyan. For information on how you can ask Julie your question, please visit askjulieryan.com.